Guys, in this vlog, we are moving house. I'm running a marathon. We're trying to build an app as well, so come along with us. This house has been absolutely insane. We've obviously haven't posted much content about it. 5 guys in this massive house. There's Hess. Say hi, Hess. And then, so 5 of us in here. It's been a bit of low-key mansion, but this is us moving out. As you can see, a lot of crap everywhere. Possibly the worst prep anyone could ever have for a marathon. But the goal is sub 250. So I got to carb up while we're moving. Let's go. My goal is to smash this whole 1 kilo of rice today. Today is Friday. So I start my carb up today. The race is on Sunday. So we got a couple days. The rice is my go-to, just super easy on the stomach. That and crumpets and honey. All right, so Hess reckons tomato sauce on rice.
Yeah, vegan especially.
And he's vegan, so he's the goat of carb ups. Yeah. So,
I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah, extra sugar.
Was it good?
It was alright. It was pretty vile, but this is the new apartment for Hess and I. We're so excited about this. Let me show you around. So obviously just like living area, little kitchen, does the trick. This will be my room here. And then here we go. This is what it's all about. This is the only thing we care about, but check out our view. It is insane. So that's the bay there. Obviously oval there. There's Albert Park, like the Formula 1 track over there. And just like this straight line down to the beach. Pretty sick. And then bathroom, little laundry cabinet thing there. This is gonna be Hess's room. He's got the corner room. Tomorrow's Saturday, so another big carb load. Just gonna finish moving all this stuff in, carb loading, and then we'll be running these streets on Sunday morning. Hopefully a sub 250. That would be insane. Let's do it. It's Saturday. We're going back to the old house to clear it out. I got a shakeout run today. I got to buy a new running kit for tomorrow. So let's do it. Izzy is cooking up some carbs for us. Good job, Iz.
He's eating pasta with tomato sauce, and I refuse to just have tomato sauce, so I've made a little bolognese for me.
Nice. The house is coming together slowly. This is my race kit. The INTVL singlet. I got these like bib tag things when I did the Boston Marathon. Best thing I ever got. Running in the Adios Pro 4s. I haven't ran in these specific shoes, so literally going in with freshies, which can be a little bit risky, but I've worn them plenty. I'm going to be wearing the heart rate monitor LSKD shorts. Dinner on the floor.
With a view.
With a view. Feed. Let's actually go. Nice, Sandra. Ready to rumble.
Oh my god, I see him. He's there at the front. Come on, Louis! Woo! I've just seen him run past at like the 25k mark, and now he's gonna loop back around and I'm gonna get to see him again. He's running in a pack, so he was really hard to see, but I found him. Louis, if you're watching this, you're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. Kick. Go, Louis!
Right, never again.
Never again. Never, ever again.
2:49:03. I think I'm done with marathons. And it's going pretty well. Bow-legged. Obviously stoked by that result. So much so that I forgot to film any content post the marathon, but Jordan and I went and did a little kind of Q&A podcast style for like 10-15 minutes where we just chatted about who we are, like a few random questions just so that you guys can get to know us a little bit. Obviously we're the co-founders of INTVL, and yeah, we just want to chat about our journey and stuff. So that's in the next bit. Hope you guys enjoy it. Chuck some AirPods in. And yeah, let us know what you think. Jordan and I have been living together for 4 years?
Yeah, 3-4 years.
3 to 4 years, which a lot of people like, it's pretty risky if you're running a business together and kind of living together, but it's worked really well for us. So we've gotten to know each other really well over that time. It's been pretty good.
Being in the same house, not having to do Zoom calls or meet up somewhere, you can just move a lot faster, I feel like.
Yeah, the huge benefit of it is just like the speed that we can move. Like Jordan will come up with an idea. I can literally be in his room in 5 seconds and we can just like flesh it out, figure out exactly what it is or which direction we want to take. We've saved so much time, and so much so that like we've lived in 3 different houses together now, isn't it?
This is the 4th right now.
This is the 4th, so it's working really well. But yeah, let's get into some questions. All right, if you had to describe our partnership in one word, what would it be and why?
Probably yin yang. We obviously have different skill sets and also kind of methods of working. I guess my sort of type of work is very like methodical and very, it's like the left or right side of your brain. Very kind of, whereas your sort of stuff is very creative and obviously it does like social media stuff is a lot different to coding. So I think, yeah, we obviously complement each other quite well.
Totally agree. I mean, had to use one word, it would be perfect to describe our working like relationship and partnership. What's been the hardest part of building this company together so far?
Just the uncertainty, I guess, from like financial perspective. Obviously we're a bootstrapped company, don't have any like outside investors giving us money.
Yep.
So that's a big part of it, but also just knowing if the product's working, right?
What's something about me that most people don't know?
I feel like you're a bit of a YouTube kid, like you love to indulge in niche topics, whether it's like car engines or just car videos. Like love to be tucked into bed at 7:30 at night and watch an hour of YouTube on your TV.
Very simple life. I'd say Jordan's is, well, firstly he's vegan, but secondly like loves nature, loves like plants and like kind of just being out in nature and enjoying like the simple things in life. What's your biggest why behind doing all of this?
I guess it's just fun to do. Like I couldn't really see myself doing anything else. Like I guess I do like running. I did it in high school, so I have a bit of a passion for that. And I just love to sort of code and build things like that. And this sort of thing we have going on, it just allows me, if I have an idea, I can just build it. There's no one saying me like, no, you shouldn't do that. So it's a lot of freedom, a lot of flexibility, and it's just fun to try new things. And yeah.
My why would be, it's just like the lives we're affecting. You know, when I know like if someone downloads INTVL, like they're gonna have a positive experience 99% of the time, and being able to attribute that to running or like have that connection between fitness and positivity is pretty much the whole reason I post content online, pretty much the reason like why, you know, both Jordan and I have like really pursued this kind of world in the fitness space, because there's a lot easier and quicker ways to make money than this. What's a moment during this journey that made you feel genuinely proud?
I don't know, someone leaving a nice comment saying that we like motivated them to start running again or just start in general.
Mine would be like if we're scrolling the community feed and seeing like another runner from a different country, you know, all the way over the other side of the world, complimenting or encouraging or giving tips to someone else in a complete, it's like that conversation would never have happened without the app. I think that like every time I see that, it makes me genuinely proud. And then I think another one is like, I remember we had a Christmas party last year, and it was when things were starting to, you know, look up for us. It was looking pretty positive, and I think just being able to share a beer with Jordan and just be able to be like, yeah, this is starting to work now. It's been a genuinely proud moment internally, because we probably haven't allowed ourselves many opportunities to sit back and take it in. But that was one opportunity. Yeah. What's one thing I do that absolutely annoys you when we're working together?
I think because my brain loves this sort of non-chaotic way of working. Sometimes Louis is just a bit chaotic. But no fault of his own. It's just I like things in a very structured and ordered manner.
Yep.
But probably due to my German heritage.
He does like to structure things. Yeah. That's something I'm working on. And then mine would literally be the opposite of that. He's so considered, and Jordan thinks about like every single possible outcome of if we make one decision, whereas I'm like, all right, let's just do it. And I suppose at times that can annoy me, but every single time he's saved us from something. So it doesn't actually annoy me, but I suppose at the time I'll be like, oh, fuck, we have to think through this and we have to go through like this methodical process. But every single time it has saved us, so it's also a really good thing. If we weren't building this app, what do you think we'd both be doing right now?
You'd still be doing social media and
Yeah.
maybe you'd pivot out of fitness into like car racing. I don't know.
I think you'd be working in like tech, obviously. You were in tech before this. But I think your mind would have always got you to a position where you were encouraged to like make your own decisions for yourself, not like necessarily working for someone. I think as well, for context, we've lived in a 5-guy share house for the past couple of years, and the energy inside that house was very much like everyone is an entrepreneur and doing something and creating a business. So it was almost impossible for you not to think up an idea. So I think you were going to do something in that space anyway. What's been the funniest or weirdest moment we've had since starting this?
A lot of the Europeans will like email us being like, remove all of my data. I have the GDPR laws, which is like a set of rules in the EU where regard to like data privacy and data storing, and they sort of tell us to delete every single thing we know about them, and we just delete it. But it's quite funny. They think that they ran on a Wednesday is like top secret CIA information, and that we sell it on to everyone. But
it's crazy just like the fear people have in this market, particularly surrounding data, and we totally understand it, and you know, we're not selling any data, but we do respect it. It is just pretty funny though, getting some of the messages. I think like in general, just seeing some of the funny posts in the community feed, there's been a few guys that we've had to just keep an eye on. They just like say some, wild stuff, and we've just had to just the standard practices of monitoring and
social
moderating.
Media kind of tool and
a platform. Just there's been some hilarious ones, but we can't actually talk about it on camera. Where do you see us in 5 years?
Tough to say, since even 1 year ago, I wouldn't have predicted where we are now, because things just grow so rapidly. But I guess we've always wanted to shoot for the moon and just try to be the biggest fitness app in the world, right?
Totally agree in terms of we want to be the biggest fitness app in the world. How that looks, we want to keep leaning into the fitness, into the gamification side, and there's clearly hunger for that. So yeah, I'd say in 5 years, hopefully we're the biggest fitness app in the world. Good job, we survived. Bang, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, legend. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to try and do a behind the brand style video once every now and then, every couple of weeks, and just kind of update you guys on the things that we're going through and little bits that we're struggling with, small wins and stuff all along the way. But yeah, thank you so much for watching episode 1. We'll see you for the next episode.